Yo, you ain't start yet, did you?
Yo, Joel, funny ball, man. Yo, G&T Sports Talk, right back at y'all one more time. Hey, look, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the new experience. Hey, look, we're trying to do something big here. Separate into our own channel. G&T regular crew, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. But hey, we need to sprout. We need to grow. We need to do our own thing over here and pick up the pieces on this side. So without further ado, welcome to G&T Sports. G&T Sports, we right back at y'all. Hey, but I still got the same crew. My boys are with me once again. Introducing them from the right of me. Kev, introduce yourself, brother.
What's going on? Another OG G&T podcast from my boy Larry. Listen, like you said, we're going to grow. Let's grow, baby. Come on.
We got roots. Joel, say something to the people.
What's going on, everybody? Joel here. Bird Gang already know. Still Bird Gang. Still fly. Eagles fly. I don't give a hell what that man says that's about to go on next.
And last but certainly not least, my man Tone, the promoter.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, GNC world? What's going on? Like, hey, Joe, why ain't you gonna say nothing about the Die Pigeons Die? I was just going, say I'm just happy to be here tonight. Thank y'all for showing up, man. We got a good show ahead of y'all. Like you said, man, we trying to build, we trying to grow. I ain't know we trying. We gonna do that.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean? And just sit back, man. Get ready for the show, y'all. Let's go.
All right. So look, without further ado, I thought I wanted to start off the show with y'all spazzing about something. I know y'all looking at me crazy. It's cool, but I just want a little bit of flavor on this one thing. So I'm going to show y'all the picture, and then I'm just going to let y'all go. Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah, I mean,
may the circus continue.
Popcorn ready. I'm gonna drink my Gatorade while y'all go. Go ahead, Tone. Go.
If I never seen a person that's just saying, "Gotcha, bitch," you know what I mean? Like, yo, he signed that contract and he has not played since he's got that joint, yo. He's got mental problems. He's got back problems. He's I don't know what's going on with this dude, man. You just don't want to play basketball no more. It's fine, man. Just tell him you want to be a rock star. You glad you had an opportunity to get this money. Just ride off into the sunset. Sever the contract, man. You done made enough money. You came from a well-off family. Your dad was an athlete. All this stuff, man. Just get out the game. You're holding up a roster spot. Get out the league. Hey, that's what that outfit should be. Get out the league, man. We're tired of you, bro.
Yo, he literally said to the Sixers,
Got him!
and Brooklyn. He said it to them too. He saying it now to them.
Got him.
Go ahead, Joel.
I mean, are we surprised? That's what I want to ask. I'm really not surprised by it. I mean, it's just comical at this point. I mean, to Tone's point, man, he just, me personally, if I'm any organization, I'm not taking any risk or any interest in taking this man serious anymore. I mean, like, it's just a big joke. He's a clown. That's it. Like, I just don't understand it.
Hey, yo. Did y'all see? I'm glad. It's good you put this picture up because did y'all see on Cam and Major on This What It Is when he explained the story when Cam was at the Brooklyn game and he seen Ben Simmons in the tunnel?
No.
Y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't see that? Because on their show, they just, he say we talk about stuff that's gonna hurt your feelings. He's like, we don't care. You know what I mean? Like we shooting it from the hip. If you see us out on the streets, you don't like what we saying, then it just is what it is. And he was just like, I guess Ben Simmons was ice grilling him, you know what I mean, while he was in the tunnel. He's like, because I knew he probably heard what I said on the show or somebody told him. And he was just like, look, man, he's like, you got to ask my block, you know what I'm saying? You got to ask where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Because you was ice grilling me and all that. You walked past, but he's like, he ain't say nothing. Because he's like, man, you 6'10" and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going for knees, paws, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I mean, flying chairs would have been, you know what I mean, flying. Because he was like, ever since that Jordan Poole situation, man, cameras is everywhere. So you ain't going to catch Cam slipping and this and that. Just saying he was going, pretty much, mess Ben Simmons up. Now, when he's telling this story, they had OJ on the show.
OJ?
Yeah. He's OJ.
Like,
Yeah, OJ. Yeah, OJ, right? He was on there, right? And when after Cam says all that, because Cam was like, yeah, if you'd have walked up to me and said something to me, he's like, I'd have said, pussy, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean, this and that. And then he was just like, after Cam finished telling his story, OJ Simpson was like, man, he would have kicked your ass. Yo, Cam was like, oh, for real, yeah. He's talking about, man, he's a big dude, man. He's like, oh, Ben Simmons a big dude. Yo, he was just tripping out. Yo, that was so funny, man. Like, Cam, what's my man? OJ was like, yeah, Cam. He's like, man, don't get me wrong, man. He's like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Where you from and everything. He's like, because there was a couple times I had to take out my nigga suit and put it on. I was like, what?
Whoa, okay, OJ.
I was like, yeah, we know what time you're talking about, buddy. You got away with it. You got away with it. I'm like, this dude OJ don't stop, man.
Anyway, Kev, by any chance, do you have anything to add to the Ben Simmons saga?
Listen, I may not be the smartest guy in the room when it comes to basketball because I don't really watch it. Even I know that this dude's a clown, like just an absolute clown. It's at the point where I'm like, I feel bad for the Nets, like I really do, like because they have to deal with this nonsense. Like you trade for this guy, and this is what you get. It's like their hands are tied. They don't know what the hell to do, and I feel really bad. But us, Philadelphia fans are sitting there laughing at you.
Now,
because
he was out for like 2 months. Finally came back, on Monday? I think he played a game. Didn't play the whole game. I think he played partial of the game. And then on the second game that he played, that's when he have now a knee confused, whatever. I'm confused with the contusion. I'm confused with the contusion.
Yeah, he confused if he want to play basketball or not.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so it's already out there that yes, we won the trade, right? We won the trade.
That was like a heist.
But it's like we won the trade, and that's with James Harden one out, and we still won the trade. Like we don't even have James Harden no more.
We want to trade strictly because this dude hasn't even played for them. So you know what I mean? Like they ain't even getting anything out of him yet. You know what I mean? Or any kind of like. So you win because of that. Like this dude does not even. Don't even see it. Do he even? How many years left on his contract? That's what I want to know because
I think 2.
It got to be over after that. Like like it has to be over. Just like Joel said, man. Like what organization just want to deal with that, man? Like want to bring you in and not knowing if you're gonna play, and like you say, now you got this mysterious knee injury, and you know what I mean. We don't know what people's bodies feel like, so of course, yeah, you can say it hurts or it's stiff or it's this and it's that, and you got to go with it, but. Who wants to deal with that? Like you said, the circus, man. Like we are, what are we, clowns? Like we right with him. I mean, come on, bro. Like just roll, taking up the roster spot, get out the NBA, man.
Exactly.
He has one more year, 40 mil, 2025 season. He'll be 28 years old. I mean, dude, we talk about karma and the sports gods. I just think this guy's not into it. I mean, even when he was healthy, you just seen him check out in big moments and just not really into it. He's gifted as far as being athletic and being able the attributes, but you just don't see the drive, the dedication, just the competitiveness in the nature of being a professional athlete in the NBA. And this dude just is. I'm thinking it's the karma, man, because it's like you're back and he's automatically out. It's like, dude, you don't even deserve, like, you holding up a spot for somebody that's probably working their ass off and really wants to be on the court. And meanwhile, you know what I mean? All these other shenanigans going on and all that stuff. But I mean, yeah, he's on the books for another year. At that point, they're probably going to try to give him like a veteran minimum contract or something like that. That's well protected for the organization if there's anybody that wants him. But I wouldn't even waste my time. I mean, even you're not only hoping that the guy really wants to play and perform on your team, but you also now got the whole injury factor as well. So like it's like you need all these things to go well and have a friendly deal on the table for someone that may or may not suit up. So I mean, I personally wouldn't even want him on my team if he was free. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, dude, like
you want to pick him up
what?
at LA Fitness?
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, he'd be there. It's just that bad, man. I mean, I think his role in the team right now is just putting up all these goofy outfits and just sitting there and looking cool on the bench, and that's it. And I mean, hey, it worked out for him, man. Hopefully, he invests his money good because I don't think he's getting anywhere near these big contracts that he got. So
I think over.
Nah, yeah,
$40 million.
He ain't even playing for it anymore. He ain't putting up no numbers to deserve, any kind of type of decent contract.
And dude, that's the sad part. This contract, the biggest cap hit is next year. It was 30 mil cap hit, 33, 35, 37, and then next year it goes up to 40. So you're going to have somebody sitting there marinating on that freaking contract, and this dude just sitting there, with the knee confusion. Like Larry. Knee confusion and the back confusion and the head confusion.
Yo, you know what it might be with him, man? I forget who I heard say this, but well, of course that saying that we always hear, that sometimes the lights might be too bright, and in his case, man, it's like this dude, because like we seen videos of him, shooting J's at practice, turnaround jumpers, hitting threes. And we just like, yo, how come in the game you're not doing that? You know what I mean? Like, You know, how can I see a video of you playing pickup ball where you cooking from the perimeter? You know what I mean? Turnaround J's. I'm like, yo, this can't be the same dude. But
Yep.
you know, sometimes, man, you know, some players be built for practice, but when they come to the games, you know, not so much to say they freeze up. It's just that's just not their moment. That's just not what they built for. They cool behind doors. You know what I mean? But when they on that stage, they tuck their tail and go high somewhere. And that's what he done, man. Even with us, man. Every year that he was with us, he digressed as far as like his numbers. Like, you know what I mean? Scoring, rebound, all that stuff went down as the years went on. I'm like, it's supposed to go up, not down, man. Like he just didn't have that dog in him, man. He got no competitive bone in him whatsoever. He's not hungry. He don't want to be the best. He could have been something, and he really could have been something, you know, here with Joe.
Yeah.
But boy, he just didn't apply himself, man. He got the money, or did what he needed to do to get the money, and he just totally mentally checked out.
Yo, he literally, if he, I literally lost my train of thought. Just that fast. That's how much I really dislike him. Oh yeah, here's my take. I was really sitting back and I was thinking, right? I would rather have, and this is a big stretch. And Tone, we had this conversation before. Remember, I said like, "Yo, I may have to get rid of Embiid because we don't know what Ben Simmons can be." Remember, I was on that train for a little bit. I would rather have Markelle Fultz come back to the Sixers than Ben Simmons even coming close to driving past Philadelphia on the bus, car, or plane. I'd rather have Markelle Fultz, and we already know what we went through with him. He's done, man. Ben Simmons is done. Like after this next year, and they might even buy him out next year. Might
I
just say, look,
believe it,
we're
man.
done with you.
Dude, if I'm Brooklyn, I'll sit there and I'll draft people in his position just to piss him off because you know he has an issue with everything. I'll be like, I'm drafting all point guards. Yeah, we're gonna find one of these point guards. Every single draft pick, because you know he wants to be the point guard. So every single draft pick the Nets have just take all point guards just to piss him off and push him out. I mean, I don't even see the value in even like he's with Clutch Sports. I don't even see them even carrying him
Did they
as
drop
a
him?
promotion now. Like, no, I mean they can like, but would I don't know if they would, but I
If he
mean
ain't making him
before,
no money, he would.
right? He ain't making no money. Like, I don't think he's gonna get a big contract. Like, who
Yeah,
in their
after
right
next
mind
year,
gonna give
he
him
out
that,
of there.
man? Not only that, but like another thing, like you always see, like me personally, I haven't seen it, but like you see a lot of players around the league kind of like I don't want to say rolling packs, but you see who they cool with and stuff. You don't see no big name players like clinging on to this dude. Like he's just like a loner type dude, man.
Not
I don't know,
anymore.
man.
Yo, remember he used
Pretty
to be in
crazy.
the LeBron James, camps
That's what I'm
and
saying.
working out with him
That's
and
what
stuff like
I'm
that.
referring to. That's what
Over.
I'm referring to because I remember LeBron was like a huge like co-signer of his like that's why he was getting into like I don't want to say because he was playing okay at some point, but
Yeah.
I feel like him having that backing of the star players got him into the All-Star games and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like but I don't know, man. I just don't. I just think everyone kind of like just staying away from him at this point, man.
I would too. He's like a virus. Nobody wants to catch that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
He's a virus.
well, you know what? Speaking of virus and things not being caught, it's NFL time. Okay, that's enough of that. All right,
I hope we don't get copyrighted.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
I hope we don't get copyrighted by that.
Thanks, Kev. Anyway, so all right, so let's go over what we went through last week, and that NFC and AFC championship game. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just highlight. And Tone, don't worry, it's impossible for me to get these numbers wrong because it was only 2 games. So, Tone actually went 2-0 because he actually picked KC and the 49ers. Oh, hold on. Here we go. I personally picked KC and Detroit because I saw the first half in my future of that stupid behind game and just knew that what I picked was going to come true. And then the second half happened. And then, Joel, you picked Baltimore and Detroit.
Oh, he got that
Hey,
one.
it happens, man. It happens, man.
He got that one.
And Kev,
You didn't get any of my picks.
I picked. You got nothing in here
because I wasn't in the last.
So
episode.
me and Kev
me.
are tied then. 0 wins. 0 wins.
Kev tied.
Oh,
So you never asked me what teams to pick. Never asked me.
Remember, it was kind of like anyway. Can you be honest? Who did you originally think?
I would have went 1-1. I would have chose the Chiefs, but I would have chose Detroit.
Gotcha. All right, so 1-1 as well. All right, let's kind of go over this game. Like, what game you want to go over first? The NFC or the AFC?
Let's talk about Baltimore first. That because Dan Campbell gonna get me mad. Let's talk about let's talk about the Baltimore KC game first.
Yeah, and our dear friend Darren texted me today about his head coaching hire. They hired the defensive coordinator from Baltimore. He's like, Mike fucking McDonald. I'm like, you lost to a bunch of practice squad receivers, bro. Sorry, but okay.
That I'll let y'all go ahead and go first.
I just think, man, the moment was a little bit too big for Lamar. And then you're going against the young GOAT, man. Yeah, I really don't think that you can count Patrick Mahomes out in big games, man. He's obviously got the DNA for him. He's been to the last 6 AFC Championship games. So when there's a win that need to be had, I don't know if there's any quarterback in the league right now, obviously, that you would, obviously choose to have, lead that pack, man. Hey, Kelsey, where did he come from? I mean, not say where did he come from, but like, we ain't seen this Kelsey all year long, man. But when the stage was at its biggest, man, them dudes strapped up those boots and they went to work, man. And Lamar, he wasn't playing himself. His throws was off. He wasn't really running much. When Odell caught the pass in the fourth quarter, I didn't even know he was playing. Like they was just off, man. I think Mark Andrews coming back obviously wasn't a good thing because he wasn't in rhythm. He wasn't, you know what I mean. He ain't been there. Of course he was taking away some reps from other guys that was doing well for them in that little playoff run. It was just the moment was just too big, I think, for them, and they just they laid flat on their face, man.
Kev?
I mean, we can't talk about Patrick Mahomes winning in the playoffs away from Arrowhead now because he's 2-0 now. I mean, we all thought this year Chiefs would get in the playoffs, but not get the Super Bowl. We thinking maybe second round, maybe AFC Championship. They got lucky, but I mean, this is Andy Reid and this is Mahomes and Kelsey. They know when to turn the playoff vibe around. I mean, like we said, this was the year that the Chiefs weren't really the Chiefs. I mean, they had no receivers. They lead the league in passing, or not passing, dropping passes, and the whole playoffs. This is a whole different team. I mean, Kelsey went 11 for 11. He was targeted 11 times. They caught all 11 balls. I mean, where was that? Like Jones said, where did this Kelsey come from? We haven't seen this Kelsey all year. I mean, they just know how to turn a championship mentality on, man, and it showed. And this was the first Baltimore game in the AFC Championship game where they're hosting too. So, like Tone said, this might have been a little too bright for them, unfortunately. Lamar just made bad choices.
Yeah, Joel.
I mean, just like they was talking about, I mean, I think the biggest thing that everyone's like missing and not giving credit is really the KC defense. I mean, you had them, only 7 points to the hottest scoring team this year with Miami in the first game. Josh Allen and them put up numbers. They were at home. They went on the road, took care of business there. So they did put up some points. But holding Baltimore, which was also another powerhouse, holding them to 10 points was huge. So I think the defense deserves a lot of credit. But also, the big time players showed up with, Kelsey and Mahomes doing their thing. But the other thing, too, that didn't help Baltimore was the running game. I mean, they ran the ball 16 times total, and 8 was Lamar. The other two of the other runs were actually from Zay Flowers, their wide receiver. So they had a combined runs by 2 running backs, Edwards and Hill, only 3 runs each. So they ran the ball 6 times in the whole game with their running backs. When you got another team on the other side that, they're high power offense, they could score. Like, you want to play the clock and, use it to your advantage when you're playing a team like that and control the clock, control the ball. You're at home, set the tone. And I think they just kind of fell into that trap where they were just going, kind of go, just fire at will, against them and try to, go tit for tat. And it backfired with the combination of having to play that tough defense and not controlling the ball by running the ball. But 6 times with your running backs against a high-power passing offense is not a good recipe to come out with the win.
Ever since Lamar got into the league, I mean, it seems like Baltimore's always in the top 10 for rushing, no matter if it's him or they'd use the running backs. And this game plan that they had was just, it was asinine, to be honest with you, because in that second half, listen, Baltimore's defense shut them out that whole second half. It was not like it was a blowout or anything. They were still in the game. I just don't understand the adjustments and the play calling of this whole offense, especially when Lamar, clearly he was just not in rhythm. And he did not look himself.
You know what? It was one play in that game. With all of what we're saying about the game, one play of that game changed the whole game. And clearly, obviously, it was the Zay Flowers fumble. Because if you remember, it was 17-7 at that point. They score, they get back within 3. The crowd's different. Baltimore's feeling different. And just like who, I don't know if that was Joel or Kev, they didn't score in the second half. So y'all was right there. Y'all was right there, man. That one play, y'all. I mean, it seemed like a couple of times this year trying to stretch the ball over the goal line cost, some teams some points, man. Hey, man, you on a 1 yard line. And like y'all been saying, they got the number 1 rushing team in the league. Y'all got 4 chances to get that in from the 1 yard line. Like, but you wanna he probably had a celebration in the back of his mind that he wanted to do because they interviewed him before the game and that's what he said. Like, I can't show y'all my celebration. You know what I mean? Like, bro, go get the victory, man. Like, you stretching this in all this traffic, and that changed the whole. That right there took the air out of them. Like, that was it.
Yep.
That was it. If they thought they had a chance after that, it was over.
That's the difference between Baltimore and the Chiefs mentality. Chiefs mentality is, all right, let's get one more win, get back in the bowl. Let's do this. Baltimore's mentality is, all right, let's try to celebrate, get these points, and see what happens.
Right, and the turnover battle was 3-0. They lost 2 fumbles and a pick by Lamar, and KC actually fumbled, but they didn't lose the fumbles, so it was 3-0 KC's advantage.
Yo, that interception was ugly too, bro. That was an ugly interception. He threw into triple coverage. I just eyeballing that tight end the whole entire time. Like
the tight end was literally did this. Like he's saying he's open.
Right.
He's not.
Like he wasn't open, bro. Now, granted, he was a rookie, so I mean, he's only but some. You know what I mean? It's like, he wants to do something. Yeah, he's a rookie. So he wanted to be, that guy at that moment. I get it. But yeah, he was not open, bro. But here's the thing. It's not up to him to notice that. It's up to Lamar to notice that.
And another thing too, I said that, KC was leading the league in drops this year. They did not drop a single pass in that game.
I don't even think all playoffs.
Yeah, go figure.
Yo, what say that the championship DNA?
Yeah,
championship DNA and championship luck too. Cause you're right, Zay Flowers. That's championship luck. Like little things like that is what turns the tide to get away from you. And next thing you know, is is you got this gigantic hill to climb. And you can't do it. You can't do it. It's too much. Just the hill was just too much. And that's exactly what it felt like that Baltimore was going into. And I think, look, they kind of fell right into KC's, hands because, all right, put a little bit of lead on. It stops you from wanting to run the ball. Now you want to be all pass happy. And Lamar is dangerous if you think he's going to run and then he can throw the ball on top. When you know that he's going to pass the ball, he's not that dangerous. Scramble drills, yeah, we got that. But other than that, he's not all that extra dangerous. It's not like he's back there like Peyton Manning or he's back there like Tom Brady just picking you apart. That's not the case. He threw look, he was 0-3 guys like the whole entire game too.
Yeah, they're trying to throw a deep ball. He threw like 5 of them.
Yeah. like if he just had a little bit more touch on just 2 of those passes.
It's not even like just over the top, maybe like finger. That's just like 10 yards ahead.
He was just not trying to make a mistake. You know what I mean? Like instead of trying to put it on the butt or get a pass interference or something like that. I don't know, man. It wasn't there for him. And that pressure, man. The Spags was throwing that pressure at him, man.
Yeah, you're right.
He was just like, oh my God, I gotta get this ball out of here.
Yo, that's one ball that deserved a head coach, another chance to be a head coach again. And he won't do it. He's nice and happy right there in KC. I wouldn't move either.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't you? You're gonna be sitting there nice and pretty. It's like, yeah, I have to sit here and just, be an AFC championship every year. All right, I'm fine.
So collect the rings. Collect all those rings.
Collect the rings and collect the paychecks. I'm fine. I'm cool.
Side note, the enemy. What are you doing? You should have stayed. You had no reason to leave. Like, why'd you leave?
You're making Mac Nagy look like a freaking genius.
Like you should have stayed. You should have stayed. Anyway. Okay, so let's go from that game to the Detroit Lions and the 49ers. See, okay, Joel, just a little caveat to why we feel extra bad about this game. We have a guy that works at our store named Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, I'm talking to you. We hate your team and you this time of year. It's danger. Huge, gigantic 49ers fan. He literally pulled out the 1983 starter jacket that he bought when he was like a toddler, and he's wearing it right now. 49ers starter jacket. Only starter jacket I think that's actually still around is his, right? So if there's anyone that wanted the 49ers to lose, it was us three, Joel. It was us three. We wanted that man to feel pain. All right. Like feel the same sour feeling and everything that we got because of the Eagles and the Cowboys. We wanted that for the Niners. Forget those guys. I wanted them to be horrible. I want them to be in Honolulu crying with their mimosas and stuff like that. I want them in pain.
Nah, we'll see them in Cancun. We want to see them in Cancun.
No, we got all Detroit in Cancun right now. All fishing right next to Jalen.
This is the Super Bowl that we didn't really want.
I know from all aspects, but you know what, Larry? You could tell Mr. Bobby Brown is going to be a bad Super Bowl for him. I don't think they're going to beat them. I don't think they beat KC, bro. Because you got a better defense than Detroit Lions that's rolling in hot. And, like Tone said, we looking at the young GOAT. He's taking over, and they got Kelsey clicking on all cylinders. It's going to be a bad game. But with this game, man, I could not believe it. Like, as it was unfolding, you had 24-7 lead going into the half. I mean, it was so bad. First, they came out the gate, popped 17 in on the third quarter, and then ended the game on the fourth quarter with 10. And clearly, like, that last 7 points that Detroit scored was, quite frankly, irrelevant because they was running out of time anyway. But just a complete meltdown. I mean, you had the players celebrating already, before the game was over, and everything backfired. I don't know what halftime speech they gave each other in that locker room, but they came out a totally different team.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that they thought they had the game won, but they only won the first half. It's two halves. It's unfortunately they looked like they stopped playing football. It's kind of like how we always say the NFL scripted. That shit looks scripted. The way you're telling me that Gibbs doesn't know what side to get the ball from the handoff. He hasn't done that all year. You're telling me at the NFC Championship, that's where he's gonna do it at? Come on, bro. Come on. Nah, this shit's so scripted. I hate this team. I hate that team.
He's a
hate that
he's
team.
a rookie. He had a brain fart, bro. Don't blame Gibbs. He played well, man.
But honestly, I think Tone's gonna say something about the head coach, but I'm gonna say something real quick.
He's about
you
to go
take
crazy,
the
man.
points. Both drives, you take the damn points. Why are you going? I don't care about the analytics. I don't care about any of that. Take the goddamn points. You're leading. Momentum's on your side. Stupid. Tom, go ahead.
No, before he
no,
goes, I just want to go at that. Like that's what made Detroit this year, though. Going, being aggressive and going after it. I agree with you, but that's what got that team there as far as being aggressive, and they won games like that during the season. So it's kind of like you asking the coach to coach differently. Yeah, he's been doing it all year. They've been going for it. I mean, they were talking about it during the broadcast. They just didn't convert. If he would have converted, he would have been a hero. They would have put the game away a long time ago. But when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And this is the consequences at the biggest stage. Hey, you win, you went to the Super Bowl. But, I mean, the only thing that I got to say about that is that's how they got to there. That was in their DNA. And you know what I mean? Like, they just didn't convert, man. So it's easy to say that now. They should have took the points.
All right, so I ain't even going front, man. I kind of knew they was going to lose, even when they was up 24-7. And the reason why I say that is because, and this is, don't even play with y'all, and he still makes me hate y'all because he just was on y'all team, I guess. The ball was why did he start waving? When I seen that, when he started waving to the crowd,
Gardner Johnson.
CJ Gardner Johnson.
When he started doing that, I said, he's gonna be one of them memes 6 minutes later.
And
I'm
look
like,
what
yo,
happened.
bro, what are you doing, man? The game, it wasn't even the fourth quarter. You doing this in the
halftime.
second quarter? The second quarter, bro. What did you think that 49ers wasn't going to come out the locker room? Did y'all think y'all was going to score another 24 points or something? Like, I just didn't understand why he did that. Then, Macho Man, Randy Savage, Dan Campbell, coach, you think you got King Kong nuts all the time? You wanna, oh, we're going forward. You wanna do all that on this stage? You wanna pull that now? You want to do that now? Regular season, that's cool because you got 16 games to play or 17 games to play. You can do that during the regular season. That's cool. But not with a chance, a trip to the Super Bowl. You ain't gonna be sitting in my office. Yeah, Dan, he was gutsy Dan all year. It cost us a trip. No, he'd be in an unemployment line if I owned Detroit. Like, bro, man, come on, man. You sitting there, dude. You kick the field goal when you're at the 3-yard line on a 4th down, but you want to go for it and you on a 30-something yard line. Bro, make that make sense to me. Like, even flip that. You got a better chance of scoring a touchdown on the 3-yard line than you do from the 30. Why not just go for that one too? Like, bro, his decision making in that game, in that second half, and then it just spiraled. It just snowballed. You know what I mean? Like Gibbs with the fumble, then the ball Reynolds he must have left his hands in the halftime. He must have left them Jones in the locker room. Next thing you know, he don't really catch anything in the second half. And I was just like, yo, that's what you get, man. I'm glad they lost that game the way they did. Him being gutsy Dan and all this and that. You better switch it up next year, bro. And you should have been in the Super Bowl. I don't get why you're not, but you should have been there. But Gutsy Dan, you on the couch with me, man. Thank you.
The other thing too, Tone, now that you brought up his name, CJ, he had a huge penalty that cost him because freaking, I don't know if you guys remember this penalty when it was an interception, right?
Mhm. Yep.
And they
Hit
freaking dude, they hit Debo like a little blindside chip shot, and his team went off on him. Then they had to punt the ball, I believe, right after that.
No, I think it was the field goal.
It was the field goal. But they were already down at like the 20-yard line with the run back after the pick. But since that flag, the yards didn't count, and they started like at the 50 as opposed to field goal range already. You know what I mean? But
they had got an interception and he had got a penalty on the run back.
They got an interception, right? So during the run back, the yard, they got like 30 yards on the run back with the pick or something like that. They were like within almost close to the red zone. Mm-hmm. But since CJ, the one that was yelling by, did like a little, he was just trying, it looked like straight up like he was trying to find Debo just to get like a little chip shot on him.
Right.
The refs, obviously, with everything going on, they kind of knew to keep an eye on that matchup. So they saw him take the little cheap shot on Debo, threw the flag. So the yards after the interception got negated. They brought it all the way back, and then 15-yard penalty, and then they got the ball from there. Mm. So that
15 yards from the spot of the foul.
Right. So
they did it from the spot of the foul.
Spot of the foul.
Yeah.
So that was a big penalty there, man. I don't know if they actually scored a touchdown or a field goal after that. But I know that the team was hot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You don't be doing this mental. Does the coach have the team? You know what I mean? When that happens, like you got these players doing these weird things, man. You know what I mean? Like, like what's going on?
Actually, they did score a touchdown. They did score a touchdown. because now that I remember too, I just looked it up because I was like, that touchdown just saved him. That saved his ass.
Oh,
Because
okay.
if not, yeah, because I just looked it up. It was the play-by-play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The seventh drive, and then it got picked. It got pushed back, and then they actually took 5 plays to score a touchdown from there. But man, that was a huge penalty, and like you said, he was there celebrating the whole time, man, beforehand, but clearly backfired.
Clearly. And then the greatest play of the whole entire game was the Brandon Ayuk catch when he landed right there at the 3. Okay, it was a great play, right? No, it was a bad non-interception. That should have been intercepted.
Him right off
But
the
it bounced
goddamn
off
helmet.
his face.
Bounced right through his freaking hands.
And the
hit
crazy
his
thing about it,
head.
they took the pass interference penalty away too. Now I don't know about that. That was a funny call because they took it away.
That was
after
scripted right
Ayuk
there, right,
caught the
Cal?
ball.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
the
yeah.
script to throw it off
That
his
was the
face.
script. They said, "Wait,
That
hold
was the
on a
script.
second.
We're gonna bounce
Said,
off
"I'ma
your
throw it
face,
off
and
his
you
helmet,
better
you're
be
gonna
there."
catch it."
Yeah. It's not
But
gonna be a
they-
touchdown, but you'll be down at the 3. All right, we want to make it a little more realistic now.
Bounce off your face.
Oh, he said, "Oh, this the off the face play. All right."
We
He ain't
practiced
this.
this in the hallway.
Right in the hallway.
But no, like it's like they kept messing up. It was them.
It was
They
Detroit
threw
being
that game
Detroit.
away. Like it said, like, all right, field goal this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The game got turned around because of that IU play. That should have been an interception.
Or at the least incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass, right.
It bounced on his face right to Ayuk. Like, come on, yo. The chances of that, yo. You know what I mean? That was anything, an incomplete pass. Like that joint went right back to Ayuk. Like, come on.
But Ayuk ran to it.
Yeah, it was his momentum was taking him that way.
It just happened to be
bounced
like,
right to him, man.
Thanks.
Right, so yeah.
I'm like,
That was crazy. That right there, that was a sign. Like, yeah, they're gonna win this game.
Yeah, me too. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you gotta be kidding me. It was a daggone duck my man threw, and yet it was a great play. Great play by the 49ers. Straight duck.
Right. Right.
Oh, whatever. So, okay. Well, look, Dan Campbell, we appreciate you.
No, we don't, man.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We appreciate
Screw that
you.
guy.
Take
Eat your kneecap's and get the
Yes.
fuck out of here.
Yo, didn't they say he drank like how much coffee he said he drank in the morning before practice? Like,
did they say like 6 cups?
Yeah,
Like 6 cups,
dumb.
something like that?
It's too much. That's why he's making bonehead coffee, please. Like we see coffee beans as please. That's why y'all messed up, man. Get him out of here, man.
Dan Campbell.
Why don't he go coach the team? Him and Josh Allen, yo, they should be on the team together, yo. He should coach him, yo.
That dude probably watching that game right now, like, I can't believe it. I should have took the
with some whiskey.
I know he ain't watching the Super Bowl. That's for damn sure. I should be in there right now. Me and my team. I let my guys down. Oh my God. Horrible, man.
He's probably sitting there like,
believe
yeah, I wanted to see Usher perform at halftime. I want to be there.
Yo, so
Dude.
Dan Campbell is at home like this.
No, you know what set it off? Did you catch him leaving, walking in the tunnel? He was walking with the back quarterback that just retired, Teddy Bridgewater. He was walking with him down the tunnel like Bridgewater's got him like this, like they're walking like arm in arm, like oh man. He just
like
his
they was
head,
dejected, like they was hurt.
Yeah, I'm like looking at him like, oh my God, this is bad. I don't know if you can pull that up, Larry. Yeah, that's the perfect drop for the freaking Detroit Lions there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I can't stand it. The 49ers got lucky both games. Both games. They should.
That ain't happening in the Super Bowl, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, they're giving us some. I guess some close. But both of their games was 3-point wins. So they've been in some battles. They're 2 playoff games. They gonna be in another one. This game. What's gonna be key for them is getting off to a hot start because as the game go on, Kansas City defense seems to get better. So
Yeah.
Now they got
that's
2 weeks to
one thing.
prepare.
That's one thing that San Fran, they better come out the gate smoking. You know what I mean? Smoking on that on that Chiefs pack because they gonna shoot Mahomes up, whatever they shot him up with against y'all last year, and he gonna come out running running like Barry Sanders on that one play. I was like, yo. Said boy was just crying because he ain't had no ankle, but he coming out making Barry Sanders moves in the second half. I said, damn.
That's some good stuff. I don't know what it was. That's some good stuff. But
Yeah.
okay, well,
To confirm what Tone just said, in all 3 games so far, playing Miami, playing the Buffalo Bills, and the Ravens, they only gave up 10 points total in the second half between all 3 games. 3 and 7.
They got 2 weeks to prepare now.
7 to the friggin' Buffalo Bills and 3 to the Ravens last week.
Yeah, they don't play no games. As the game go on, they get
3
started.
halves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like really, like I think everyone was focusing on the Chiefs all year, and I mean I'm guilty of it about the whole receiver issue. Meanwhile, their defense was gradually building and getting better.
Yeah,
and they just got hot at the right time. So
damn, and you know what, yo, I'm just thinking about this now because the first game of the year, we talk about the Chiefs. So the first game of the year was the game for me where I was like, yo, they need a wide receiver, yo. This team ain't gonna be nothing, without a mainstream receiver. And then their opponent was who?
Detroit.
We could have that would have been crazy, yo, if they would have met at the beginning of the season and ended the season together, yo. That would have been crazy, yo.
I didn't even see that.
I just thought about that when we talking about the drops because they dropped a lot of balls that game. Yep. And like that was a big
like 12. They had like 12 drops.
Yeah, like that was a big thing. Dang, yo, that would have been crazy, yo. If that had been the first and last game of the year, yo, them two teams.
Yeah, that would have been really
it was
good.
Yeah, it was 21-20. I just pulled up the box score on this thing. 21-20. And I'm looking at the drops now, man. Targets 31. 21 receptions, 37 targets. Almost 50. That's crazy.
And like 10 of them were the Tony.
Right. Man, yo, they got that's something we could probably touch on too, man. They deactivated him, and he went off talking about he wasn't even injured. I'm like, dude, why? Sometimes you just need to shut up, bro. You about to get a Super Bowl.
That's just the rules that, like, see,
play
you know
your
what,
part.
man? Social media, man, has been the death, and like it's social media, yo. I don't know what people get out of it. It's like you doing what a regular person who ain't really got much going on would do. You know what I mean? Like you're you're NFL wide receiver, yo. Why are you stooping to a level, something that I probably would do? You know what I'm saying? If I got mad at somebody at my job and I go on live, yeah, fuck my manager. Like, bro, come on, man. Like you know the rules of the game, man. Like behind the scenes, like you know things that go on in the NFL. You know what I mean? That yo, they scratched you for a reason, man. Like, and you stink. It ain't like you one of the top, guys. You've had issues this year. You know what I'm saying? Like you are the bonehead play of the year candidate, boy, for being all sides. Like you don't know this? Like, come on, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like, I mean, dude, like it's one thing, like if you guys a leg to stand on for a lack of a better term, but my thing is like, dude, like you're not playing well. Your team is like, yo, like nah, we got to really kind of limit our mistakes and where our mistakes are coming from. And they look into the side of the room or where it could potentially come from, and they're looking to the side of the room. They're like, nah, we got to do what's best for the team, and you know what I mean. But not only that, my thing is like, dude, you already know you had issues. You've been making mistakes, and for your future in a business decision, it's probably not a good idea to sit there and go and act out like that for your future in the NFL. So now other teams are going to look at that and be like, his team is winning, won
He
3
still
games in a row, and you sitting there just pout like, bro, like, I don't want you on my team, dude. Like, I mean, I'm sure the Dallas Cowboys will love him, and I like that for y'all, but I mean, I just don't know what he got out of it. You know what I mean? Like Tone said, it's just like an average person just acting out off of emotions, and it's like, dude, you need to focus on doing right so you could get another NFL contract somewhere, and that did not help.
You're basically in the running to get a free ring. You know what I mean? Just you're going to get a free.
Yeah, 2 points. 2 points. Joel just brought up. Your team is winning. Your team is winning. Y'all going to the Super Bowl, but yet I wasn't. Right? All right, cool. And then, secondly, so it ain't really about the team. It's about you. Like now it's you taking all the attention away from what those 53 or 52 guys, you were part of it, but the 52 guys, what they out there doing, you took that away from them to try to shed the light on, yo, you look at they not playing me, y'all. They ain't put me in the game, y'all. Like, yeah, I bet everybody was probably like, okay, yeah, we know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just sit back. Like all this personal things, man. You getting caught up in it for the wrong reasons, man. And like Joel said, you playing for a contract now, man. You know, and the other team's gonna be looking at you like, bro, your team's winning, and you still mad. If you come to a losing organization, what are you gonna do?
He was just on one. How about that? He was just on the Giants.
Yeah,
shut up. Shut up.
You're just with the Giants. You're in the KC. Your team's in the Super Bowl, and you're acting a fool. Not only that, but dude, if he's inactive for the Super Bowl, he better not be doing no damn if they win. If they're sitting there doing a freaking snow angel on the confetti, like he gonna be the first one celebrating, popping bottles, smoking cigars. All that's gonna go out the window, and he's gonna be on no team next year. Get out of here. Take your rent and get out in the league.
All because you want to cry and complain. All right, you got that.
Go link up with Ben Simmons.
Yeah, right.
Tired.
Boom.
Right. Definitely gonna play with that guy.
All right. Well, there you go. So, like normally we like to go ahead and give our our predictions for the game, but we're not going to do that yet. So what's Kev, what's your prediction for the what's that, the All-Star? I hate the Pro Bowl so much.
It's
that
pointless.
I even forgot that it was called the Pro Bowl.
it went from you can actually tackle people, the two-hand touch, to flag football. I'm cool. I have better things to do.
Yeah. So so what's your prediction for that game, Kev? NFC or AFC?
It's gonna end in a tie.
It's going to end with they both suck. All right, so
exactly.
Ain't gonna be horrible. Anyway, so let's go ahead and close out the episode. Kev, you first.
No, just thank you for watching. First episode on our official channel, which is very, very exciting for all of us, man. This is gonna be great. Can't wait for the future. Fly Eagles fly. Let's go.
Fly Eagles fly. Jesus.
Pro Bowl, baby.
Everyone, thank you for watching. Listen, like we said in the beginning of this podcast today, like we're looking to do bigger and better things, and we're gonna do those things. We got a lot of things planned and in store for you guys. Please like, subscribe, especially comment. I think we need feedback and let us know what we could do better or what you guys like more of that we do talk about, discuss about. And not only that, but I will challenge everyone to be a guest on our show. Let us know that you want to hop on. We could go back and forth and, have color conversation around the NFL, NBA, MLB about to start back up. And, we're happy to bring you guys on board. There's no limitations of what we could do. But thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna piggyback off of what everybody on the panel has said thus far. Thank y'all for joining us again on the night on our channel. I mean, we all under the same, umbrella and everything, but on our channel officially popping off tonight. Thank y'all for joining. Us tonight. Like I said, we got bigger, better things planned. We got interviews coming on forth. Like Joel just said, if y'all want to be a guest on there, inboxes, let us know. You know what I mean? We'd be gladly to interview y'all, bring y'all part of the show, have y'all on the panel. Like again, man, we just said thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming out, listening. Like you said, man, we want that feedback. We do want the feedback. Like we want to know what we're doing well, when we're not doing well. Like you said, what we talking about good. Let us know, man. And we'll bring that forth to y'all better. You know what I mean? If we ain't doing it the right way. But and y'all know what I do. And y'all know when it is and when it happens. And that's Laugh the Pain Away, which is every third Friday of the month. The next show is February 16th. Tickets is on sale right now. Link is in my bio. You can follow me at Tone _ promoter _ after that as well. Ticket link in the bio right now. Tickets is on sale. Go get that. And also follow our GNT Sports Talk Instagram page if you don't already. Subscribe to this YouTube channel as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff, man. Make us number one. That's what we're trying to do. Become number one, man. That's the number one goal. Thank y'all.
Like the whole entire crew said, look, we really appreciate y'all guys. Something new, man. We're just embarking into a whole new thing, a whole new time, a whole new everything when it comes to G&T Sports Talk. So the good thing is that it's new and we ain't going nowhere for a long time. So sit back, relax, as we say on the other channel. Grab your chair, pull that thing up. We have something to talk about, and we're going to be doing that every single week on Instagram as well as YouTube. So hold on tight. You're in for a nice ride when it comes to the boys here on the G&T crew. So we thank y'all guys so much. As they said, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all feedback means the world to us. Having y'all guys go ahead and voice your opinion, voice how y'all feel about the teams that's going on right now, voice your disdain with Mr. Campbell and those stupid Detroit Lions that refuse to win. They just allergic to prosperity, just allergic. I'm sorry,
they're allergic
guys.
to winning. Sorry,
prosperity. They're allergic.
Winning. They have not been to the Super Bowl. Winning.
Prosperity. Anyway, we thank y'all guys so much. Until next time, we out.